Ahem. A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial shall begin.
Class trial?
You still there? How did you do
I've
that?
already explained this to you, right?
It was a recording, probably. He clicked a remote.
If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened.
You're telling us to figure out who the killer is?
That's right. From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
Can't be. Someone actually killed. There's no way.
Are you seriously still processing this? It happened like 30 seconds ago. Get over it. If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
Why?
I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya. There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen. If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin! An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the Blackened. And it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone.
Hey, what are you saying? Everyone, please, you cannot, should not. You just believe what Monica says.
No matter how much you interfere, there is only ever one truth. On my grandfather's name.
You have no grandfather, you killed him. You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's grave.
Great, grandpa's dead? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's plane.
What? How did the plane crash?
I don't even know where to begin. At this rate. Motto Punch! You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
Fuck you!
It hurts so much when you hit me with a charging
That's
corkscrew
Motomy.
attack. Sorry.
Oh, it's me. It hurts so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
Sorry.
I love
that was
how every
going.
time she gets hit, she goes, "It hurts me so much when you detail description of what just happened."
Did you see that? This stunning display of power. Defy your big brother, and I will show you no mercy and lower
Where's
these
my
two
big
outer
brother? I don't
claws.
see him.
I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. Jesus.
Huh? If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Why does she bleed? Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of lovely doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating. Yahoo! I wish you the best of luck. You should check your pet.
And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair. But first...
Oh, that was close.
Okay.
Yes.
But for now, I should head back to the dining hall. What does this mean? I don't understand this at all.
A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
Give me a break. Why do
Give me a break.
I have to be involved in this horrible situation?
Can't doubt each other because you're all friends.
But Mr. Ham Hands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I have finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them.
Seriously, did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter whether you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it.
Monomi. What? No! Friends telling friends to major no!
Shut up! Just go away already, you useless piece of trash!
Threats are scary.
Do we really have to do it? No, I don't want to do something like that. I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary.
However, it's just as Yoko said. As much as I hate to say that. If we're going to get killed or if we're not doing it, then we must do it.
But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason, I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there's no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves, but that which is trying to crush us, this despair.
This hopeless reality.
I feel like Nagito watched the last game.
That's the real enemy we need to fight. Nagito thinks he's the protagonist. That's what I'm gathering. I'm going to survive this. Then I have to fight it.
Before you start, can I say something?
When did you show up?
That is a stepladder. Thank you, Yash. Thank you. That small laugh.
Hey, oh, I just realized the whatever case is open behind her.
Yeah, it's probably where the night vision goggles were.
He did say it was like the thing for emergencies.
Yeah. Anyways. In
that case, how
closed-circuit
the hell-
detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene.
Oh, wait. No, it was the other way around. I was about to say, how did he get it? Because the key to that was in the other box. No, it was the other way around.
Also, look at her being genre savvy.
Mm-hmm.
What should we do? Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and he got away with it.
Destroyed the evidence?
Look, over there. The big, bulky, brawny guy is perfect for the job.
Turns camera to Akane.
Oh!
What the heck? What happened? That guy has a sensitive heart despite his looks. Is that what this means? I could be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body. It's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. It's the least I can do. That's what God duty is, right? My hero. I'll do my best. I'll do my very best to not get in your way. I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. Please.
So you're going to stay as well. Is that okay?
And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea.
It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on the beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who could do that are the police. There is no way amateurs like us will be able to do that. So, let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us would have killed Byakuya. I know it said could.
But to perform an autopsy on your friend? How cruel!
Why are you back here? But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe it. Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. And we're back to denial. Fine, I'm in.
If we are to survive, this is our only path. Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. I'm not Byakuya.
Staying alive, staying alive. Stab, 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 stab. You're not alive. Finding out who the killer is. That's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope? Even so, I still gotta do it. Investigate!
Ta-da! You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
It was me, Rio.
The Monokuma file! Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right?
What the hell is a Monokuma file?
Bitch, shut up and I'll explain. Breaking my balls here. Well, it's not like I had those in the first place. I don't even have time. Don't even make me say such lame jokes.
I didn't make you say anything.
Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. I've brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice I want to be known as Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Nice, you say? Yes, the selfish meanie!
My, Monami the meaningless mascot, you're still here?
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre, that's you!
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me.
Ouchie, don't pull my hair, they're gonna come off!
Yoink.
Finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. Beep.
Oh, touchpad now.
The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel the hotel.
Mirai.
The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. So someone was just really trying to make sure, like, Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected.
Well, at least they mentioned that there was no poison this time.
So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. I promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me until I play Island Mode.
Actually, I know what the thing is. Because it was, in that anime. Damn it.
In the end, what did he even mean? So you knew Byakuya was going to die.
No, yes, but...
Because you said you knew the spoiler. That's what I was clarifying.
Yeah, but I also knew what his secret... I think I know what his secret is because of the anime. So, yeah.
Just don't say it. Could it be?
There.
Traitor. A traitor. No way.
Traitor.
Just because he said a lot of serious things doesn't mean he was a traitor.
Traitor.
What am I thinking? Obtain truth bullet! That was a way to do it.
In truth bullet, what am I thinking?
We need to carefully examine everything. That's right. I need to do it. If we're going to survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Alright, now we can investigate.
So do we talk to the people first, or do we look at the body?
Body first. Under this very table, Byakuya was...
Wait, why is there a knife stabbing into the wood?
Should investigate the top of the table. I don't know. The only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is... this desk lamp. Looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it! I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table.
Everyone stared at him weirdly.
Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron, hanging in the air. It must be the spatula he ate. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny.
Protagonist.
He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I could do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. What is this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars? Why are there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Thank you. Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Trademark.
Then what are they?
Those are probably night vision goggles. They don't have a weird name for those.
Ah, night vision toe goggles.
No.
Night vision goggles.
I've seen them at the supermarket because that's where you get fucking everything. They also stock self-defense kits too, which I
It's
hear
not
are
where you
just
get everything.
guns.
You get some other stuff from the coconut tree.
Yeah, like coconuts, which are also at the supermarket.
Hang on. This just reminds me of like that Captain Underpants book where there's like that store. It's like we need to go to the store and pick up. We need to go to the store and pick up fabric softener. What store is it? It's called Everything Except something. I forget what. They arrive. It's called Everything Except Fabric Softener. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Beneath the table. Or knife first, and then the bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Please tell us about the green. Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. With the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully.
Glow-in-the-dark paint?
Glowing paint? Ooh. Alright, so putting together what I'm seeing so far, I'm guessing Byakuya took the night vision goggles out in order to see in the dark and figure out what was going on. And then he got attacked by someone who turned the circuit breaker off and had knives that could glow in the dark prepared so that they could at least see the knife.
So it was a disco rave of stabbing.
Though that leaves two questions. First off, the obvious one, who did it? And second off, how did Byakuya's body end up here?
I don't honestly know.
Because, like, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have moved his body, and they certainly wouldn't have been able to move his body considering we were all running around in the dark. And that's even if they had the night vision goggles.
I mean, we were being kind of loud, so...
Yeah, but there would have been, like, trails of blood, and people would have tripped over them. And...
Possibly?
Also, same thing as with Sakura. You think you can move that body? So...
Possibly? It depends on how strong the person is.
The only one it could be was Nekomaru, and he really needed to shit, so he'd probably have shit himself trying. So, the murder had to have happened, at the very least, based on the blood, it probably happened actually underneath this table. Which really makes me wonder, why was Byakuya under this table? I can understand why the killer would be under the table, they were hiding and waiting to strike. Why did Byakuya go under the table?
To confront them? Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe. I'm guessing maybe he saw them go under the table and he followed
Well, let's
them.
look at the underside of the table real quick.
Yeah, I was just wanting to say based on what I'd seen somewhere. Something stuck to the back of the table. Well, that's tape, not another knife. Is this duct tape? Seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. The dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Oh!
Was that where the knife was being?
Yeah, they taped the knife to the bottom of the table, so they had it ready. Though...
I would think we would have checked here.
I'm also confused about this, because... Byakuya, we looked through the kitchen, and the only thing that was missing was a skewer.
Yeah.
There wasn't a knife missing. Alright, let's check his body. The body is collapsed face down under the table, and his fingers are slightly cut off on the left. He has no fingertips.
No, it's underneath the wood.
As if he was in the middle of attempting something. Looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. How would that have happened under the table? His body barely fits while lying down.
He could have been facing sideways.
Did he land on the knife?
10 times?
Look, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out here.
Ugh, I fell the knife. Better try again. Repeatedly stabbed. One of us really do something so horrible?
Anything else?
Goggles, knife. Oh, blood. The Blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. Blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood.
So he was killed under there, then?
Yeah, like, because it's on the tablecloth on the floor. Like, he was definitely killed. Like, you can also see it on the tablecloth in the back. He was definitely killed here under the table. But this opens a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. There don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. So he was killed here, definitely. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Sure. Hang on. I have to interrupt this search in order to check my pet's poop. No, we're all good.
We haven't really walked anywhere yet.
Alright. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. Every time I say that, I want to say duraluminum. Last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray.
This is a self-defense kit from the supermarket, I bet.
He's got a taser, he has gloves, I guess that thing on the left is a case for the night vision goggles.
Pepper spray and mysterious key.
That's the key to the other case. He said it was in here.
I know.
What's this?
Oh, it is.
A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty.
I guess we'll never know what went in here.
But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was at the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. The key of that duralumin case is right here. It's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? That can't be right, that's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand?
I bet if I set up this party that is totally able to have someone killed in it, someone will be tried to kill in it.
Later, I was right, but it was me!
Pretty much.
And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful.
Oh, damn it, another call.
I'll avoid talking to your characters.
I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow.
Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit?
You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is.
It's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier.
I am terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. Yeah, you made me remember it again.
Spread eagle!
I don't think we're really going to flashback
question.
to it.
Answer?
Before we continue, I gotta move my car because my brother's taking it. It's in the driveway, and Justin's like, "Oh no,
Ahead,
you gotta move your car. There's someone coming with like a."
Go take care of that. I just won't talk to your characters now. I'll just be chatting to people. So,
Oh, by the way,
what?
that is still really, really weird.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and take care of that.
I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone.
Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that?
Well, I got started with a blackout, slipped to the carpet, and I was struggling to get back up. Yeah, it's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory.
But if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily.
But I plan to remember it later.
I can't stand it.
Wow. Why is that something?
To prove that she was here?
I don't know. Maybe it's like we have to ask someone who doesn't remember that.
Maybe. It's also possible that they're throwing red herrings at us.
Ah, rain's picking up.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, there's something I wanted to run by you while you try to take my line.
Shut up! You did that a million times as Byakuya.
Shut up. I don't know who that is.
He's the dead guy!
You're talking about a different one, though. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, don't you think he died during the blackout?
Now that you mention it.
But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing?
You're absolutely right.
It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is the key to solving this mystery.
There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Hintity, hintity, hint, hint.
You're talking about her.
Who? I don't know who in particular they're referring to.
What are you talking about? What?
We talked to Nagito and he basically was like, if we couldn't see during the blackout, maybe somebody heard something. And not Makoto. Hajime's like, someone? Do you mean her? And Ryan and I are just like, who?
Akane?
Akane has the nose, not the ears. I imagine maybe
might just have really good senses overall.
that possible. They also could be referring to Peko because she was in another room. So for now, I'm going to talk to the other people here. Mahiro, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
But what
Is that what
truth
you
is
expected me to say? Because I feel terrible! One minute Byakuya's alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine. And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right?
That hasn't been determined yet.
It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you? That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend.
I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. You have to do it to protect all of us.
I don't reacted calmer during the blackout. Byakuya might still be alive. This whole thing would have
Stop
never happened.
stabbing me in the throat with your panic.
Stop blaming yourself and stop stabbing him. Nothing good will come of it.
Oh, help. Oh, I'm being
Ah,
murdered.
jeez, I'm stabbing him again! Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
What?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it?
Yeah, fine, I got it.
Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to.
Clue?
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? I told you Sonya said that they would become evidence in the upcoming trial. Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say there's cheese on this shelf, sweet!
Oh yeah, the pictures.
Wanna see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now.
Really? Please. See, it's this photo. Nekomaru really needing to shit.
I need to shit.
And this one.
I need to eat.
Don't take my picture.
Akane in the background.
I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh?
Is something wrong?
I didn't realize it until just now. Right before the blackout, Byakuya was... standing in a totally different place than where we found him.
I am definitely going to stand over here where I will not be murdered.
Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall, farthest away from that table.
Right. It's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue?
I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Got it. Leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway.
Thank you? Everyone's very self-deprecating.
I'm
Alright.
just garbage.
Now that that's decided, you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer you plan to stand around? Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died.
Yeah, I know, but it's a good thing she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Alright, and also, E, were you here when we got the truth bullet from Mekon?
No?
It's
Alright.
exactly what you think it is. Just so
what?
we can reference it whenever we need to.
I'm
Check the
I'm pretty sure the point of it is that it... we haven't moved since we last checked that. I'm pretty sure the point of this is to prove that Mekon was in the room or something. Or to prove, like, she couldn't have done it because look at how she ended up. Or to prove she had to have done it because look at how she ended up. I don't know. Or it's a red herring. Game might be throwing red
Are
herrings.
there red herring truth bullets?
There might be. I don't know. There weren't last game, but there could be now.
Oh, Hellhound Earring. Answer my call. Is this ever futile as well?
Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
It's not a mere earring. It is a Hellhound Earring. Long ago, in a faraway land. I swear, if one of you starts talking about Aku.
I was tempted.
A beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it.
Well, this is certainly random.
The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness.
As he came to undo the future, that is Monokuma.
Oh, God damn it.
Teehee.
When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I will wear that earring at all times.
Is that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
Pomeranian. Where is it? Where did it disappear to?
The Pomeranian? Maybe it
The
fell underneath the
friggin'
floor. Carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards.
So that's what's inspired such a clever little bauble.
Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. And peered beneath the floorboards.
There it is. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit.
I see. Good for you.
Laugh with me. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Then maybe you should just give up?
Give up what? The world?
I meant
Give up
give up
now.
the earring.
Fool, have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you will not survive the winter.
Why am I being scolded?
I love that earring, alright? Shut. It was foolish of me to rely on you, fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world.
He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation! Gaps in floorboard. All this irrelevant stuff, I'm guessing that this irrelevant stuff is going to become relevant somehow. So, we have, like, no idea for a lot of things, so...
You want to look at the food?
It makes sense that all the clues we're getting seem irrelevant. Yeah, let's take a look at the other tables just in case. Such a huge table, nothing much out of the ordinary.